These two believed to be fighting tonight for a purse close on 6 figures. Maurice Hope getting his biggest ever purse, of course, upwards of £50,000. And Mike Baker, the white American, well, rather less than that. Baker, pale complexioned and puffy faced. He's got 2 enormous bags underneath the eyes, as though he's been punched around there an awful lot. Hope's first defense of the title he won in San Remo last March from Rocky Mattioli, the Italian-Australian. And if you remember that fight, you'll remember that Hope had Mattioli on the floor in the first 15 seconds with a left hook. So watch the left hook from Hope, and also watch it from Baker. Mike Baker, known in America as Irish Mike Baker, from Washington, D.C., born in South Carolina. Baker's 27, the same age as Hope. And this WBC light middleweight championship, sponsored by White and Mackay, being fought for in a British ring for the first time. Baker came to this country claiming to be the best one-punch fighter in the world, and a few days later was himself put on the floor in sparring by Danny Snyder, his American traveling companion. How much of that was real and how much of it was for publicity, I'm not sure. But those are the facts. Baker holding. So Maurice Hope not achieving any of the sensational start that he had against Rocky Mattioli in Italy, but feeling his way carefully.
Second out, round 2.
The American's record shows him to be quite durable. He's been stopped only 3 times in 47 fights, and each time it's been on an injury. He's had a fractured cheekbone and some trouble around the eyes. He's got a graze on his right cheek, Baker. I mentioned earlier that he came into the ring with a lot of puffiness under both eyes, and now, within 5 minutes of the start of this fight, he's grazed on the right cheek. There's the left hook of Baker's, and he got it in. That's a good round. You can see the mark underneath Baker's right eye. But there are 1 or 2 signs in that second round that he's a somewhat dangerous opponent.
Second out, round 3.
Nothing in it so far. 2 good punches from Hope. Favourite left hook, the follow-up punch, and he's got him with it again. And Baker, despite the pallid appearance and that puffiness around the face, is a durable opponent. Took a couple of good stiff punches there from Hope and stood up to them and came back. afraid to take the fight to Hope. Probably done enough already to convince the Hope corner that Maurice is going to have to work hard. Well, 3 rounds gone, and you wouldn't like to say that Maurice has anywhere near got on top of him yet. It's still all in the balance after 3 rounds. Baker's had 3 fights this year. He's won the lot, including a surprise knockout win over a tough Yugoslav American called Casey Gajcik. Knocked him out with the left hook and surprised a lot of people. He's been boxing since he was 12 years old. Come to the end of the 4th round. Maurice has done rather more of the leading off in the 4 rounds, and I suppose he's just a fraction ahead at this point. You really couldn't put it more than that.
Second out, round 5.
He's got him in trouble. And Hope sees his chance right here for the finish. Holding onto the ropes and hitting, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to hold the rope while you hit. You must not support yourself on the ropes at any time.